You know what? After this episode, I'm with you guys. I'm officially Team Jeffrey. Jeffrey is awesome. Throughout this whole episode, whenever time there was a problem, Jeffrey was there to solve them. Like, anytime Phil was like, oh, I need this taken care of, Jeffrey's just like, don't worry about it. I got it covered. He was just like, how Jeffrey? Do not question Jeffrey. He gets it done. And I love him now. I love Jeffrey. Going on my YouTuber subscribers, hope you guys are having an amazing weekend. Even though it is the Batman weekend, we cannot forget it's still Thursday, which means there's a new episode of BEL-AIR that just came out on Peacock right now. Episode 6 just wrapped up. Guys, I gotta say, this episode, this shit was emotional. I can't deal with the feels. A lot of things were kind of revealed, brought to the light. A lot of things are still building up. But this episode like a lot of heart, a lot of like... Watched the episode at work and I was literally screaming on my phone, just like, yeah, don't fall for that bullshit. What? Here this asshole goes, dicking out Carlton. Dicking out. Get to that later. Let's break down my thoughts on episode 6 of BEL-AIR. It's on Peacock right now. We can check it out. Let's enjoy. Let's break down episode 6 right now, guys. Here we go. Episode opens up and establishes right off the bat of episode 5, where you got Will pretty much is still like, you know, devastated with him and Trey's kind of just, you know, divorce. And Vic gets on the scene, pretty much comforts him like, it's okay, baby, you know, people, friends, they go through stuff like that. They go through breakup and, you know, you guys will work through it. No, Vic, he wasn't there. He wasn't there till last bit of episode 5 where Trey made his choice. Trey said, nah, fuck you. Philly's all I got. And I can't get over that. If Viv was there, she would have seen, like, nah, Trey made his choice. There ain't no, like, oh, you got to understand perspectives. He was just supposed to be his A1 day one. He chose to leave. So, you know what? Fuck you. It's Trey, not Aunt Viv. Respect. Then you get to a moment where Aunt Viv and Uncle Phil, they kind of comfort Will, Uncle Phil, and it's Will, they embrace, they do the hug and shit. It was a little callback to, you know, when that famous scene with James Avery and Will Smith. I was like, oh, I like that, the nice mirror. I like that. That was good. More or less, the crux of this episode is the fact that we got this gala that's going on with Aunt Viv, you know, hosting a little dinner party and shit like that. Something about these dinner parties on TV, this shit is just, it's amazing. It's good. It's like there's so many characters in this episode that's like, we can't focus on everybody's story, so it just kind of feels like everyone has like a bit of a subplot. Like, I literally feel that Ashley is only in the episode because Hillary's in the episode, and I feel like she's literally hanging on to Hillary. Otherwise, if Hillary wasn't there, Ashley wouldn't be in this episode either. But it is good because I'm just jumping around, so let me focus up. Hillary is under the pressure because in the the influencer house, she got to pretty much go viral and shit like that in like 2 hours, and she's trying to help her mom out, and this white dude's getting on her ass and shit, and it's just like, dude, really? Chill out. Like, I know a lot of famous YouTubers. I'm pretty sure their livelihood isn't going to swing on, like, yeah, they have to, like, put out a billion view video in 2 hours. Otherwise, they're just going to fall into obscurity. I thought that was ridiculous, but YouTube, I understand. But the real meat and potatoes is the fact that we learned a lot of shit because Aunt Viv is hosting this, like, kind of annual event for Lisa's mom who passed away. So it's really the focus of this episode. A lot of things that come to light. Like, one thing, of course, remember, Will can't fuck with Lisa because of the deal Carlton and Harry made. So Will stand away from Lisa. But then Carlton is still kind of like, well, I want to be your girlfriend, but I'm still Carlton. I'm still an asshole, so I'm just going to start dicking out. When Lisa just start really hitting it off to like that, and they're getting closer and closer, then Carlton just sees that because he's a creep. He just goes off the rail and he just starts snorting the coke and shit. I don't care what you call it. It's coke. It's the Coca-Cola. And he's doing it. I don't care what you say. He's snorting the coke. Coke Xanax. I'm not about it's coke. Get to meet Lisa's father and his new wife. You learn kind of like, oh my god, like there was a moment where they were talking and shit like that, and Will was like, kind of learned that maybe Lisa's dad kind of cheated on Lisa's mom. What? Really, when that was coming out, because there was moments she was just like, oh yeah, you know, we used to go bowling and shit like that, you know. No, it was golf. We used to go golf and stuff like that, you know, and that happened in 2008 where I met him, and Aunt Viv was like, 2008? But didn't Lisa's mom die 2019? So how are you two talking to each other when Lisa's mom was still alive? It's just like, oh shit, these dinner parties are amazing. I love it. Cheating bastard. And then you find out that the detective PA is also running against Uncle Phil too, which is weird because I was like, isn't he the fucking chief of police captain? How is he gonna have time to run for DA too? I don't know. I was just like, did the show forget he was the police captain or what? I don't know. One powerful moment is the fact that Carlton starts dicking out and stuff like that, because that's what Carlton does. He just dicks out. And Will comforts him and holds him in his arms, just like, see, it's okay. I got you, bro. I got you. That's another moment where I was just like, see, this is why I like Jabari Banks as Will Smith, because he, you know, got that balance. I feel that Will Smith would do that, even though when Carlton's acting like an asshole in the dick, he still brings it in like, yo, I'm still your cousin, man. So come on, let's do it. But the real other thing is the fact that, what's his name? I said his name in that episode, but the light-skinned dude who just steals everyone's woman in every movie. Aaron and Viv, more or less, there's like, I feel like there's something there, because he's all like, come on, get back in our world, do it. Just look into my eyes and do it. You know you love these eyes, so do it. And Uncle Phil gets wind of that, and it's kind of, you get that impression that like, what are y'all two doing and shit? So that's also, so I hope, please, I don't want no one to cheat. Don't nobody cheat, please. It all comes to a head, you know, Lisa gives this heartfelt speech, Will joins her, and the episode kind of ends on a bit of a happy note, which I am good with. I was a little worried, like, oh, this is Carlton's gonna be an asshole, he's gonna ruin Lisa's day and shit. Dickhead. That didn't happen. Nice. Will and Lisa, they kiss, and that was great, and the episode just ends, and I was like, oh, cool, good happy ending. Also, the fact, can't forget, one, Hillary in lingerie. Hot. Also, the fact that Ashley, the girl that she likes, is actually into Will too. I think that was a thing in the original one, but I'm also kind of like, it's less creepy in BEL-AIR, because in the original one it was like, yeah, it's Will Smith, like fucking 9-year-old, and this girl is literally like fucking 13. Yeah, a little less creepy this time. So BEL-AIR episode 6 is officially out right now. What's your thoughts on it? I hope you had a great time watching it. I'm about to go see The Batman for the second time, so type below your thoughts on BEL-AIR, and I will see you guys in the next video. As always, subscribe. Until next time.